Hey people, welcome back to another episode of Viewer's Choice. Due to the recommendation of Rise the Horizon, we saw Fat Slags. I've got nothing.
No.
This movie just...
This is a fun movie to watch drunk.
Yeah, because you took like 9 shots.
I lost count after 7. I got one right here filled up and ready to go, but I'm saving it.
It's almost spellbinding.
So,
Images and flashes just whizzing by my face.
They didn't spend more than 45 seconds on a single scene, so it's really easy to send images flashing and whizzing by you when they don't give you time to think about what the fuck is going on in this movie.
It's like that scene in Fight Club wherever Edward Norton is telling you that kids will subconsciously see an image of a penis and they'll be uncomfortable. They don't know why. 2 fat women go to London and make it big as celebrities because Jerry O'Connell, multi-billionaire, gets hit on the head with a potted plant and decides that these two women in fat suits obnoxiously smoking and drinking
and throwing beer glasses
and running over
and catching
people.
Their farts on fire. 2 very unclassy ladies, but I feel
they
like that's
are the
Britain,
future
so it's okay.
of... That's racist.
Not racist. They're not a race.
Yes, they are. There's no country that like drinks tea and crumpets and fish and chips like the British do. They are their own specific race. That's why we separated from them.
I feel like Britain.
Happy 4th of July, by the way,
Jersey
everybody.
Were a country, it would be Britain.
We're just gonna...
I'm sorry if you're British, but you also should be sorry, so...
It really feels like I got lost in the 90s. Because...
Especially the intro.
Yeah, just the fonts and the wide angles.
They put a GoPro on a roach.
It wasn't a GoPro. They were just following. They were following 2004. And this movie looks like it was made like in 1994. This movie is dated by 10 years already.
I was Shaq to make a guest appearance, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, everybody else does. Friggin' Jerry Halliwell from the Spice Girls.
I love a Spice Girl.
Fucking,
it's a great movie.
Fucking Dolph Lundgren is in this movie for a total of 1:30.
Shot. I'm gonna cry.
It's okay.
I spilled my shot. You spilled your shot tonight too.
I spilled half my shot, thank you very much. You see what this movie has done to us?
This movie killed me a little bit.
So, we're gonna go into the best part of Fat Slags.
That runway scene.
I'm not even gonna go the runway scene anymore because, well, okay. Why is the runway scene your favorite?
Because the music was nice. And they were confident women.
I will say that the runway scene does play these characters best.
Like, they were confident, comfortable women, and I can appreciate it. I feel like this was, like, a movie about feminism before feminism. Like, new wave feminism. And I can appreciate that. Or I can appreciate the attempt, anyways. I'm not saying they succeeded, but there was an attempt made that I can appreciate.
Whenever you hear the runway sing "We Got the Power" and the rest of the models are kind of like blasé, but they're really kind of owning up and playing up their sort of crudeness, or they're just, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna do what I want phase. That was actually kind of cool.
That really stuck out, yeah.
I'm not gonna go with the best part. I will say that the woman that plays Tracy
is the one with the bright red hair or the dark red hair? Like the auburn or the bright red?
She has the curly hair.
Auburn?
The super curly hair.
Purplish?
Sure.
Auburn?
Are you retarded?
The woman that plays Tracy is actually doing a decent job. Like, I don't know why, but later in the end of the movie, whenever Jerry O'Connell, who's supposed to be in love with her, gets hit on the head again and forgets that he loves her, they actually get a decent dramatic performance out of her. Like, I do end up feeling bad for this character because you can tell that she's sort of just excited to be in this new environment and have these great experiences, while the person playing Sandra is kind of a cunt. Whenever you hear Jerry Connell talking shit about her at the end, I mean, I did really feel bad for her because that was kind of a cruel scene. They're in jail and then everyone's talking shit about them because they're fat and ugly, and you're just like,
they're not ugly though. I mean, they're a little overweight, but they're not ugly.
Did you say a little overweight?
They're wearing fat suits.
There's something kind of amazing about them just being who they are and being completely open and
no limitations.
No fucks given.
Back.
Absolutely no fucks given.
I'm gonna fart in the hot tub and put a match on the methane and nobody's gonna tell me not to.
And it's gonna catch on fire.
That is literally a scene in this movie.
What's the worst part of this movie?
That scene when they farted in the hot tub, and it literally looked like they went into Google search engine, they typed in fire stock photo, found the first photo that came up, and then copy and pasted it into the scene with the hot tub. There was no motion, it was just like fire. Not fire. Fire.
Fire! Fire!
That CG rat is something
oh my God, the rat.
out of a fucking...
Food of the Gods? Food of the Gods is literally a movie about killer rats or something. It looks like they put rats on popsicle sticks, and instead of zooming in the camera, they just put the popsicle sticks closer to the camera to make the rats look giant. That's what that reminded me of. We need to watch that movie. They just... giant rats!
We're going insane, so let's talk about the funniest part of this movie.
The cockroach GoPro and the ceiling fan shaking. It was fun. It reminded me of the 90s.
It reminded me of that one movie, Mouse Hunt. There's like a mouse in the house, but they have to get rid of it, but the mouse is super smart.
Mousetrap. Is it similar?
No, it's not. The funniest part for me...
Is it a genius mouse? Is it like Stuart Little?
No.
With a mouse and not...
Yeah, the mice are inside, rats are outside.
I had a rat once. He was inside. His name was Lars. He was albino. He was cute. I told him
He was
to
a
sit
mouse.
on my shoulder. He was a rat.
It's a mouse.
He was a rat.
Rats are outside, mice are inside.
Yo, but what if a mouse goes outside? Does it become a rat? And if a rat is in the house, is it a mouse?
I ain't never seen no mouse outside though. That's what I'm saying.
That's because it's a rat, fool.
Damn.
He lived in a cage inside of my room.
He's not a rat in a cage.
Despite all his rage, he is still a rat in a cage.
My funniest part is something that just defies all sense of logic. When Sandra accidentally sits on the Pomeranian dog.
Oh my God, I mean, he throws a frisbee.
And then like the Pomeranian is like squished, and then she tosses it out the window, and it flies like a frisbee, and it hits the groundskeeper in the face. While he's falling into a wheelbarrow, he farts, and somehow the fart catches the entire wheelbarrow on fire, and I assume either burns or kills him, or both. And for some reason, just that combination of pure absurdity kind of made me laugh. Let's wrap this travesty
Are we
up.
actually gonna rate this? There are a few times I condone alcoholism, and this is one of them. If I was sober, I'd give it a 1. But since I'm drunk, I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
I'm gonna give it the same score, but for different reasons.
It was a fun movie. Something you watch the day before you have the day off. Not on your day off, because then you still have to go to work the next day. But the day before, the day you have off. So you can take the next day to reevaluate exactly what you're doing with your life and why you weren't drunker the night before.
This is 75 minutes. I
Fun.
don't think the actresses are phoning it in. I think they genuinely believe like this stuff is funny for the most part. And honestly,
Like you
it
said,
crosses
it's
into the absurd so often that you just kind of have to laugh at it. The movie moves so fucking fast that you don't have a chance to hate it. So it's one of those things that it kind of has to be seen to be believed. We saw it on dailymotion.com in 2 parts. So we actually had an intermission in this part.
To go take the dog out?
Yeah. I'd recommend it as a bad movie night.
That's exactly what we did.
But you have to be ready for this, because this shit is insane.
You're about to watch a bad movie.
This
and you
shit
either
is-
need a lot of chocolate, a lot of alcohol, maybe some drugs. Not that I'm condoning any illegal activities, but maybe. Or good company. Either of those will do.
Thank you very much, Rise the Horizon. We finally got your weird-ass fucking suggestion. Next time, on the Viewer's Choice,
I was sober for like 2 days.
we're watching a good movie called Goodfellas, recommended to us in the nick of fucking time by our friend Jacob Miner. Thank you so much, sir. Oh god, if you want to recommend Viewer's Choice episodes for us to watch, please leave your comment down below. If you like this video, click the like button down below. Next to it is the subscribe button where you can be the first to find out when new content comes out. Also, click the bell icon just to make sure whenever you do subscribe, you do get notifications of when our new videos are coming up. We've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Go ahead and follow us on there. Chat us up. We share movie news and different little things that pop up in our lives. This Sunday, we've got Barnyard against Aaron for the HalfKocked World Championship at Great Balls of Fire in our hometown of Dallas, Texas. We are going to have not really behind the scenes, but we're going to have in front of the scenes action right there. They're actually going to the show, so they're going to get a lot of video from there. It's going to be a grand old time. So y'all stick around for that one coming up soon. Thank you very much for watching this video and handling this, because we handle these movies for you.
It was a price to pay.
Oh, it's such a price to pay.
I lost
And
my shot glass, by the way. I entirely blame this movie. I have no idea where it went.
good night, y'all.